what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games, see these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. Going to launch beyond the arc. He'll force that one. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a chance. Shot by Fox, no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Fires the three, and a putback slam.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Rubio into the front court. Down 2. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Here's Rubio up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Knocked loose. Kings have the basketball. Bagley to Harrison Barnes. Has a look. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Able to convert on both free throws. Here's Rubio into the front court. Down 4. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ricky Rubio at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Knocked loose. Into the front court. It's Fox. Leads 5. That's how you defend. Utah with the possession. Korver to Gobert. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
From long range, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Favors. From the painted area, won't go down. To Bagley. Barnes. To Hield. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Rubio into the front court. Down 8. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
De'Aaron Fox. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
That misses with 3 seconds left. We played one at Golden One Center with the Kings on top. Jay and I back with more after this. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Another follow, still no good. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Oops, he missed the first one. He missed a pair of free throws. To Hield. Lets it fly from long range. Buddy Hield. Born score from the Bahamas.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Favors. Down to Gobert. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Bagley. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For three, man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. To Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. 4-3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Barnes. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Bagley to Harrison Barnes. Trying to cash in. Harrison Barnes. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Runners good there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Fox with it. His guys leading by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Fox bothered just enough on that one. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Barnes. Tough shot. Well defended. Mitchell cleans the offensive glass. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up?
From beyond half court. Gets it to go. From long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
De'Aaron Fox. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Barnes. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses. Here's Rubio up top. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Harrison Barnes is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. Jazz has the ball. Rubio. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Barnes, he was all over him.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Rudy Gobert. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Harrison Barnes. Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down by 9. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
Mitchell with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
De'Aaron Fox. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Fox. Count it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Oh, throws it down.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Desperation shot here from half court. That's the end of the third quarter. The Kings dominating so far. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
First free throw is good. That one won't go. One more to come. Shot no good. Makes just 1 of 3 on that trip. Kings come up with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Rubio. Deep two there, won't go to Barnes. From long range, that was well defended, but Barnes sticks it.
And transition defense against the new norm of three-point shooting in the NBA has changed. You have to get out, stop the ball, and then quickly fan out to three-point shooters, and whoever's on the weak side needs to clog up the paint. That's the new way to guard the three-point shot.
Barnes. Harrison Barnes buries it. They defended it well, but Barnes, too much.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ricky Rubio. He's 3 for 7.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Barnes. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time to Rubio. Nice pass to set things up.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fox across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Utah ball to Gobert. To Favors. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock to Favors. No good. Barnes. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall. Barnes. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Rudy Gobert. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Buddy Hield with a chance at a 4-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. You can count that one. 4-point play. It's the Kings who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of...
The Kings put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Jazz lost this game long before the final buzzer, and every team in its
Player of the game.
Hield put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Cole.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Sacramento Kings. The Kings. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go Vanita something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my busy? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my busy. Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. So it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely. But everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's his second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year. And that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
To Hield. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Cauley Stein to Hield. 4-3. Buddy Hield. Born score from the Bahamas.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. Kings come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Count the basket at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. Barnes. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
This is the game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Cauley Stein. To Fox. Lets it fly from long range. De'Aaron Fox, not the biggest guy, slips free and scores.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Nothing going here on that drive. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Fox across the timeline. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. For three, had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Beverly. Carmelo Anthony able to recover with the block. Kings have the basketball. Anthony. De'Aaron Fox. Another chance to Harrison Barnes. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Williams. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Quarter 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. And the Kings right now feeling good. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. Down 11. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense and stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Fox into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check. So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years. But LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverly's right on that one. To Fox. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Beverly navigates through traffic but can't finish.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
It's LA Clippers ball. Into the front court, it's Fox. Under a minute to go before halftime. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams all the way, but his shot stays out to Fox. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. Beverly into the front court. His guy's down big and throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
De'Aaron Fox. He engulfed him that time. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Slams it down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
De'Aaron Fox. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jake.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Beverly to Williams. That's no good. Fires the three. He'll force that one. No good.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Willie Cauley-Stein tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
Fast, Ed, fast.
Willie Cauley-Stein swats it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Ivica Zubac at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Fox. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Buddy Hield, 3-second count. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Curling inside. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Harrison Barnes, 3 for 6 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Fox with it. His guys holding the big lead. Misfires. It's no good. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. 4th this contest. Sacramento ball.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Probing the defense. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Fox across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. 3 quarters down. The Kings dominating so far. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
And the finish off the nice step through.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Fox into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Williams. And count the basket inside.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Anthony. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Williams, and it's Cauley-Stein with the board.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
De'Aaron Fox with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. To Williams. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. De'Aaron Fox. That's how you defend. The pass taken away by the Kings.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And counted at the rim.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Barnes. It's no good. And a putback slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Lets it fly from long range. Buddy Hield. Barnes scores from the Bahamas.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Hield. Barnes. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Williams. And the Kings able to clear the board. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone.